Hidden Exeter is one of 5 city apps that we've created through a European research-funded project called Hidden Cities.
Good day to you, traveller. Welcome to Exeter in this, the year 1588, the 30th year of Queen Elizabeth's reign. My name is Thomas Greenwood, at your service.
Earlier this year, through some additional funding from Erasmus+, we started a new piece of work with students from the University of Exeter who worked with heritage institutions in our local community here in Exeter. Working with colleagues at the Royal Albert Memorial Museum and at St Nicholas's Priory, we've created a new walk within the Hidden Exeter app.
I see you've already got yourself a copy of Mr. John Hooker's splendid new map. Only the best cities have these.
The beauty of the walking tour is that it allows us to trace the phases of the city's history in time and space. And we can quite literally travel in time. We can pass from Roman remains to medieval buildings, still largely intact, to then begin to understand how the early modern city and the modern city expand and break out beyond those Roman walls to become the lively and diverse city it is now. This is hugely valuable for historians because it allows us to take what we've discovered in an archive, on a document, in a fragment of history that's been hidden away, and actually transpose that into real space and to see it in 3 dimensions. And to see it, therefore, as the people who lived that history saw it and experienced it. And that's a rare opportunity for a historian.
I think one of the most interesting things the students found about this story is that the Priory represented community in 1536 in our story, and it's very much the same nowadays. We are trying to bring people back into the Priory, but also back into all our heritage sites. So you have a heritage community that is trying to reach out also to the academic community, and equally the academics are trying to come and talk to us. So you have the students who are really the medium through which we are trying to get the research from university down into the city and the experts from the city to talk to the students from the university. And I think this is where we find research being made meaningful for us here at the Priory and all the heritage sites in Exeter.
RAM has some amazing objects in its collection, and many of those relate to the archaeology of Exeter. We've got many on display, but we're always looking for innovative ways of making those objects accessible to people. So that's why it was particularly keen to work with the Hidden Exeter project. This is enabling people to get out into Exeter and actually experience some of those objects where they were found and of course where they were used all those centuries ago.
A walking tour is a great way to discover the history of a city because it enables you to make sense of what is otherwise often just a jumble of different time periods, different roof lines, ruins, modern buildings, all juxtaposed together. And through a walking tour, you can begin to put those different buildings and spaces into some sort of order and to trace the history of this place through them. You go from a jumble of jigsaw pieces into a picture that actually fits together.